Hello everyone, welcome back to Crusader Kings 2, where we continue our game as one of the most, but not really noble, patrician families of the Amalfi Republic. In the last episode, which was the first episode, I hope y'all all caught it, we basically did a little bit of housekeeping. We set up our game, we made our opening moves, we built 4 trade posts, which were maxed out at our limit. They are all contiguous, they all connect to our capital. They've given us 3 lovely casus belli to take cities, which is what we want to do. And they're honestly going to make us some really decent money right now. And we're not doing too shabby. Our character is decent. He's not great, but he is an absolute sleazebag. He is married to this fine woman who puts up with him, and he is definitely in love with his 2 sister-in-laws who are married to his 2 brothers. So, with that in mind, we will continue this game of treachery, which that's the entire series is going to be treachery until we are just baller, but for lack of a better term, baller, until we're just in absolute control, but we continue to press on. So the goal behind being this seducing jerk of a human being is to try to generate as many male heirs as we can. Right now, it looks like we have 4. We need that line to get huge so we can build a ton of trade posts. And that's just telling me the trade posts have been built. What are our titles? And we don't really have any, although I would argue that we wouldn't be a bad choice for Chancellor. Gosh, we're terrible. We're just awful. So in the meantime, I think our next best course of action is going to be save up as much money as we can, make it to 559, really 560 ducats, and upgrade this great mansion. And then while it's upgrading, we will upgrade our trade post. And you know, the merchant republics, they really, if you're a veteran player of CK2, I'm sure you have spent some time playing as them. If you are a relatively new player and you want a completely different style of game to play, I would highly encourage you playing as one. Read about them beforehand. They have some very unique mechanics, and that's a mad. I think there needs to be an immense amount of congratulations. I think some praise needs to be levied on the development team of Paradox for designing merchant republics in that manner, because the playstyle is just really totally different, and it's kind of refreshing. It can be really fun. So anyways, a new bird has arrived, and a new book on the art of writing poetry. Let's read the book. I mean, this dude's craven, let's be honest. This book is about poetry. Oh man, the book about poetry is really boring. It is filled with do's and do nots, and I just want to throw it out the window. So we can say it wasn't for me. We're going to take the bird out. So pretty wrench. Well, good news, guys. I still can't talk. A pretty wench is throwing herself at you. Oh, we're chased now too? Oh my god, that was terrible. I didn't want to get syphilis, but that's lovely. Wow, aren't we just a conundrum here? I'm not exactly thrilled about that, but I guess we can overcome that with seduction, sort of, kind of. Maybe we'll lose the chick. I don't know. This guy's very conflicted in life. Really conflicted, to tell you the truth. Oh well. Oh well, indeed. So our 14-year-old son is... Okay. Oh man. So, I've received news that my lover Philippa is with child. Hopefully she'll be able to persuade her husband to be the real father. Exciting. I hate that I can't seduce her. I can probably do this though, because this is probably wise. He wants to kill my lover? Yeah, stop that crap. Yeah, we want to stop plots. I'd prefer there be no murder, unless we're the ones instigating it. So as we check on our trade post, Neapolis, why are you not doing so hot? That is a good question. It's a very good question. Oh, triple taxation. That's why. So if we click on the city of Neapolis, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Triple taxation. That idiot. And we're now stressed. Uh-oh. I can only imagine how Philippa must feel. As if being unable to publicly declare our feelings for each other was not enough, she must now lie about the fruit of our love. I've got to visit her. I've just got to go see her. She's carrying my child, everyone. And we're stressed. Oh, God, this guy would totally get shredded in a duel. That's funny. How many troops do you have? Oh boy. What are we doing here? Ooh, so we're going to war for the city of Neapolis. I think we definitely want to raise our troops and go help out. Kind of be on cleanup duty. I don't want him coming and sacking any of my forts. So this is where the Doge, our Doge, has basically declared a war for that city. And my idiot brother's gonna raise that little girl. Probably like, I love her so much. My niece. Psh, that's not my niece. Let's be honest, everyone. We know that's not my niece. But my brother doesn't. Alright, so we need to kind of be mindful. If he shows up and plops on Salerno, we definitely don't want that to happen. Alright, so this is our nephew, who needs to be stewardship focused. Really doing the Lord's work here. So we have sieged down, it looks like, the county capital. We need to take the city and boom, it'll be ours. We'll actually get that because that is our Casus Belli. In fact, I really like this start because the Republic, the Amalfi Republic, let's make sure I'm saying that right, because that doesn't help. Good job, team. Yeah, this Republic of Amalfi. Yeah, Amalfi. I'm saying it right. It starts off with neighbors that are OPMs, and you can really quickly take some territory from them. if all plays out correctly. Alright, so here you have it. The war has won. It says that we have usurped the title of city of Neapolis from Leon. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is march our troops back there. And if we click on our guy, you can see that we now own the actual city. Now, unfortunately, that city is going to suffer new administration and also suffer recently conquered for some time. But once that happens, we'll have another holding that actually provides us with some income. And thus the Republic grows. One city at a time. Forgive me, I'm trying to drink a little bit of water. And let's see what this says. It says now I can pick an ambition. I guess I need to do that. I want to become exalted among men. Alright. So the ecumenical patriarch, which is the Pope, for lack of better terms, the Pope for Orthodox, passed away. And we now have this gentle fellow at the ripe age of 31. He is... God, he's a terrible Holy Father. Holy crap in a box. That dude is a piece of work now, let me tell you. The new realm. Let me guess. King Arpad. Yep. Uh-oh. And he now decided that he was going to affiliate himself with the Byzantine Empire. Excuse me. So we're not going to have an opportunity to conquer that unless the right scenario shows up. The Magyars have settled, and what do you know it? We have Hungary. Alright, so we're still saving up money to build our mansion. So our son became a thrifty clerk, which is really kind of awesome. So we now need to designate him as our heir. We need a court tutor, which is going to be this guy. And he is really not that great. We got to go find him a wife. What about you, dear sir? Who do you have at your court that would be suitable for my son? She's a little old. Well, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. We need to get you married, and preferably to someone who is Orthodox. And that person doesn't really exist. She's 28. She's 12. That's my niece. Eesh. Alright, well, let's just do this the old-fashioned way. You're 20. You're not married. You got terrible stats. That sounds like a horrible idea. Oh, what about you? You're 34. You don't look it. You're 19. Your husband's in jail. Okay. Well, you're disqualified. What about you, young lad? No dice either. What about you, Mr. Funny Haircut? 44. Wow. You're married too. Seeing a trend here. She's 17. As I scratch my eye, you're married. Ooh, but he's dead. Ooh, let's preferably not take anyone who's from a disease-stricken province. What about you? Now you may hold what we want. Or maybe you don't. She's not bad. She's paranoid. I don't know. She could. No. Definitely not her. Oh, you're Catholic too. Not really sold on that. How about we pick this? Oh, wow. Maybe you have someone. 34. No dice. Oh gosh. 31. Man. What about you, old man? 29, 20. I bet you're married, aren't you? Oh, yeah. You are kind of married, aren't you? What about this gentle fellow? You're 39. Nope. Don't want to do that. What about this bearded fellow? 20. Oh, but she's heretical. Ah. Iconoclast, really? You're 20. You're not married. You have terrible stats. Wah, wah, wah. You're 39. You're 16. How? Oh, gosh. How are you? These people. Just hunting for a wife for my dear boy. We'll eventually find one. And there is a much faster way to do this. Faster way to do this is... Can I remember how to do it? Oh, there we go. Find characters. So we want them to be women's. We want them to not be married. Preferably my religion. Okay. Any culture. Women. Search all. There we go. Alright. Let's start filtering this. Okay. Now to find a bride for my dear son. One preferably that has really good traits. Let's see. G-E-N-I-U. No. Okay. Alright. So let's just go down. We're going to go with the best stats, which is looking like this one right here. She's kind, she's brave, she's diligent, and she's greedy. Unfortunately, I believe she is noble. And we want it to be my dear son. Oh, she will take it. Okay, perfect. There we go. Crisis averted. You need an education focus? Okay. Let's make you baller. Alright, so it looks like my mother finally died. I need a new spy master, which will be this fellow. And my son will be spy master. And we'll have him study technology, say, over here. Good work, my boy. And we may be at time because I spent way too much time trying to find a bride for him. We are almost at time. Wow. That was really bad on my part. So before we leave, we are still making money. That'll get better. It should get better. Oh man, we have an increased trade post limit. So we might as well do this. We can't afford it just yet. How did I know? We could build one here. No, we can't build one there, can we? Because Ragusa had already claimed that. Now that's just weak. That's some weak sauce. Alright, so we'll save up the money. We'll build one in Rome. Actually, no, we're going to build our house first. That's what we're going to do. But we're going to do that next episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch y'all next time in the next episode. Be good.